As promised, I'm back with a second MLB Prize Picks video. This time we're going to be focusing on some hitters on today's MLB slate. And if you haven't checked out my pitcher only Prize Picks video that I uploaded a little while ago, definitely check it out above or down in the link in the description below. All right, so we're going to pick 6 hitters here on Prize Picks. If you're not playing on Prize Picks yet, guys, you need to go get signed up. Prize Picks is making it easy for you to play daily fantasy sports by choosing more or less on up to 6 different superstars, and you can win up to 25 times your money. I'll left the code down in the description of today's video. Code Curry will get you a dollar for dollar price match all the way up to $100 on your first deposit. So go get started on Prize Picks today if you're not already playing. All right, the first 3 picks we're going to talk about in today's 6 picks are going to focus on total bases here on Prize Picks. We're going to want to make sure that these are all plus EV, positive expected value plays, and we're also going to want to make sure that they're projecting favorably. So we're going to check both of those boxes off on each and every one of these picks. So let's go ahead and hop over to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. The first pick we're looking at today is Nolan Gorman. We talked about his total bases. Total bases are set at 0.5 today. It looks like the optimizer is suggesting we take the over on Nolan Gorman, and we're getting about a 54.4% chance that he has at least one total base. So that could be a single, that could be a double, a triple, a home run. Nolan Gorman can get it done in a variety of different ways. We just need him to get on base once today. So let's go get a projection now that we know it is a plus EV play. The total bases TB here on the bat provided by Derek Carty. You can find this on Roto Grinders or EV Analytics. Has Nolan Gorman projected for 1.64 total bases on a line of just 0.5. Guys, I got to take more on that. He's projected favorably. It's a plus EV play. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's move on to the next total base play. Triston Casas of the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays today at 1:10 p.m. I'll be at that game, so we'll be able to see Triston Casas up live and in living color. Anyway, his total bases are also set at 0.5 today. Let's go see if this is a plus EV play. Kind of have a feeling that it is. But should we be going for more or less on the total basis? That's really the question. And in this case, he's got about a 55.3% chance based on the odds pulled from the sports books compared to the line here on Prize Picks of going over 0.5 total bases. We need him to get on base just once. Again, that could be a single, double, a triple, a home run, you name it. A lot of different ways to get this done for Triston Casas today. So now that we know it's a plus EV play, we could go back to the bat here and get your projection. His total base projection is 1.09, so that's obviously a little higher than 1. We need 1 or more, and we're in good shape today. So we're definitely going back to Prize Picks, clicking more on Triston Casas, knowing that the math and the odds are in our favor, the projection systems are in our favor, and things are looking pretty good here. Moving on to another total base prop, we've got Anthony Volta. Hopefully I'm saying that right. New York Yankees player going up against the Minnesota Twins today. He is at 0.5 total bases. Once again, we're going to go back to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. We're going to type in Volp's name. And once we do, we can find out that he is a 53.2% betting favorite to go over 0.5 total bases. So those are pretty good odds in our favor. So now that we know that, we can go get a projection here on Volp. It's really this easy, guys. You guys are making your player prop research a little bit too complicated, I would say. But nonetheless, 1.22 projection on the total bases. So he's projected a little bit higher than Casas was. So maybe you like this play a little bit more based on the projection. But yeah, 1.22 is definitely more than 0.5. So this is another one where you're going to click more on Anthony Volpe and his total bases. Which brings us to our final 3 picks of the day. These are all going to be hits, runs, and RBIs, which is kind of like the MLB version of PRA, points, rebounds, and assists, right? Pretty cool category here on Prize Picks. We're going to look at those in just a minute. But before we do that, guys, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. Make sure that you've slapped that like button. Let's try to go for more than 50 likes on today's video. I'm dropping new Prize Picks content each and every day. Some days I go live and do a show. Some days I drop these pre-recorded videos. Anyway, I'm just out here trying to help you folks win some money. So if that's something you're interested in doing, you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed. All right. Looking at Jonathan India of the Cincinnati Reds, we're going to have to bust out the calculator for these. But first and foremost, let's see if this is a plus EV play. And again, we're going to go back to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. We want to make sure that the odds are in our favor. And if you guys want to make sure that the odds are in your favor, definitely go down to the description of today's video, get signed up for the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, and you can get access to these helpful tools to make your life easier on PrizePicks. $5 off when you use code Curry. Definitely check it out. All right. Hits, runs, and RBIs for Jonathan India at 1.5, 52.4% chance based on the odds on the sports books compared to PrizePicks. So pretty good edge in our favor, 2.46% edge in our favor. So here's where the calculator is going to come in handy, because we're going to go over to the hits. We're going to bust out our calculator here, and we're just going to add some numbers together. 1.04 plus his RBIs, 0.49, plus his runs at 0.69 equals a total of 2.22 hits, RBIs, and runs for Jonathan India today. That's his projection. His line's 1.5, so 2.22 is higher than 1.5. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and take the over on Jonathan India for hits, runs, and RBIs. Moving on to our last couple of picks here. Carlos Correa, Minnesota Twins. He's our thumbnail player of the day. Going up against the New York Yankees. He's also at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So let's go pull him up on the Opti. First name, last name, doesn't matter. It'll find it either way as long as you have it spelled right. And now that we've done that, you can see that he is a 53% chance of going for at least two combination of hits, runs, or RBIs. It could be 2 hits, it could be 2 runs, it could be 2 RBIs. Any which way that he gets there, as long as he has 2 of any of those 3 categories, you win. Okay, so 53% chance that he does that today. So let's go back here to the bat. We're going to punch in Correa's name. And then for Correa, we're going to go ahead, break out the calculator again. 1.08 hits plus 0.55 RBIs plus 0.62 runs brings us to a grand total today of 2.25 hits, RBIs, and runs when you add the 3 categories together. So obviously, again, that is more than 1.5, looking like a very favorable projection here for Carlos Correa. And our last player of the day, Jesus Aguilar of the Oakland Athletics, going up against the Baltimore Orioles. Cole Irvin, former Oakland Athletics pitcher, playing against his former team. So kind of a revenge game. Maybe these guys have the scoop on how to hit against Cole Irvin. Anyway, let's go take a look at Aguilar. We'll go back to the optimizer here. Again, first name, last name, doesn't matter. It'll find it any way you put it in there. But as you can see, 1.5 is the line. Over is the way we should be thinking about going here. 53% chance that he goes for more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, some combination thereof. As long as he's got 2 or more, we're in good shape. So let's go get you a projection once again, going back to the bat. Punch in his name there, and we're going to break out the calculator one more time. 0.94 hits plus 0.57 RBIs plus 0.51 runs brings us to a grand total of 2.02 total hits, runs, and RBIs when you combine the 3 categories. So again, that is higher than 1.5. We know it's a plus EV play. And now you've got yourself a 6-piece extra crispy, and we've thrown in a couple of extra sauces in the bag because we like you so much here. So now all we have to do is decide how much we want to put on this. For me, I'm going to just throw 20 bucks on it for a chance at $500 if we get 6 out of 6 right. Don't feel pressure to play all 6. Guys, if there's only 1, 2, 3 that you like from today's video, take those, combine them with my pitcher props that I mentioned in my earlier video, and maybe you build a combination that leads you to a 25x payout. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and place the entry, and we're all set, guys. Enjoy the video. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.